Welcome everyone, I'm Critical Canadian, and today I want to talk about... Oh, 1 second. It's a funny meme. That's funny. Oh, I gotta message that guy too. Oh, hey, that one's blowing up! Yeah! Okay. Listen, I want to talk to you all about validation, but honestly, right now I'm just getting way too much external validation from my Twitter feed, and I don't really feel like I need to put a lot of effort into this video. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll respond to these notifications first. Sorry, they keep coming. And when I'm feeling low, after the intention from this is dissipated, I'll come back and I'll discuss external and internal validation and how it might relate to socialization, but right now, this is popping off, okay? However, in the meantime, why don't you add to my external validation? Why don't you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll socialize with the intro. Validation. Probably one of the best things we can experience, whether it's from friends, family, or complete strangers online that like my nudes on Reddit. I mean strangers that like my memes on Twitter. I have a few things to delete. I'll be right back. Okay, now that I've taken a huge hit to my following for deleting my memes, let's start by talking about external validation. Often associated with people reinforcing the idea that what we're posting, saying, or even our very identities are correct, and that the other is giving us the validation, at least to understand us to some degree. With social media rooting itself in almost everything we do, it's incredibly easy to get validation online. And honestly, it doesn't even need to be a lot of feedback for us to believe that we're correct, and large groups of people agree with us. Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube are all specifically built to help us find like-minded people that will agree with us. The largest way we see this play out is with political opinions. More specifically, hobby politics, where regardless of facts and real-life events, people can make up whatever statement they want as long as people are agreeing with them, thus not really creating discourse that is in the best interest of people and ideas, but rather what's in the best interest of the validation that we are going to receive from the things we talk about. So what happens when we continually seek external validation for our thoughts and beliefs instead of seeking to mix it with our own internal validation, or what we would call self-confidence? We create an ecosystem online that I like to call Online Attention Politics, or OAP for short. A system where ideas and beliefs being advocated for aren't from a place of rationality or understanding, but rather from a place that will maximize the attention and validation that one will receive from their perceived in-group. And I know what you're probably saying. CC, that person looking for attention and spouting shit they don't believe in, is a grifter. And they're just saying those things that they don't really believe for money, attention, or power. You're beating around the bush. And I would say, yeah, another word for people that monetize this kind of thing are grifters. But I wanted to tailor this exclusively to the people not monetizing it, because I believe that the people engaging in this practice do believe what they are saying, but have used external validation, knowingly or unknowingly, to come to their conclusions. And I believe it leads to another issue online involving our socialization with each other in a time where external validation is driving our thoughts and actions. Now, I've been an avid internet user since the ripe old age of 12, and I've been in many different environments in that time with a wide range of people and topics, from MSN Messenger all the way to current day social media. For all you Gen Zers out there, MSN Messenger used to be our drug of choice for all our cringe posting. I still have nightmares about my username, of course, xxx_skaterboys_xxx. However, until recently, I've never been denied access to a social group solely for my social media follows. Being told that you have no worth to someone because of the content you can consume or subscribe to is a little foreign and a little weird to me. It'd be like seeing my Paw Patrol sweatpants and thinking I'm not cool enough for games night. I see you, Tyler. I have other pants. Now, I'm not going to name the Discord server, mainly because mama didn't raise no snitch, but also because I'm sure that a lot of servers operate this way. But suffice it to say, the politics sphere is not unheard of people parting ways and starting drama over petty petty things like this. I believe it's a result of tying your social group to the validation that you receive from that group. Not wanting to disagree with the people around you, because it might affect your acceptance and social standing within these in-groups, can be a very scary concept to a lot of people. I'm included in this, but building a strong internal model of self is an important defense to the rejection that you and I might experience from people who have a difference of opinion than us. Unless, of course, that is, you're a part of a hive mind, which I doubt 99% of people are. Although, if anyone is looking to be a part of my furry subreddit where we all dress up as bees and dance, hit me up at buzzboy_69_Canadian. Sorry to the Reddit user that actually has that name. You're about to get a whole lot of requests for some pretty weird stuff. My bad. Also, being willing to socialize alone with yourself, like you would with other people, is key to starving off that dread that comes with social rejection. Seriously, going out to eat alone isn't sad. It's a sign that someone is confident in themselves and doesn't always seek the validation or self-esteem from others. Having said that, a great way to visualize all this is with a food analogy. Imagine that validation and socialization is food. If you are constantly going out for food, that's expensive and is often not as healthy. However, if you are able to cultivate the ability to make food at home and only go out for food 2 days a week instead of 7, you are going to be better off than someone who's constantly eating takeout with their friends. Now, that's not to say that dinner at home with the family isn't a good thing to be doing, but it's important to be able to socialize with yourself. Now, if you've watched my other videos, you know at the end of these videos, I like to add a little bit of advice that I believe that people can use to work towards combating these problems in their everyday life. But as I always say, it requires a little bit of work from you. Being more acknowledging with your accomplishments, strengths, and showing yourself affection, just like you would show other people, is a great place to start. It's very easy to do and honestly can be done in little parts of the day. Seriously, as weird as it sounds, looking at yourself in the mirror and telling yourself something that you like about yourself can start to fill your own self-validation pool. CC, I really like your ability to adapt to situations that life throws at you and your ability to help those around you. As for political ideas, it's a lot harder to counter. The attention politics we might be engaging in, because let's face it, with the social media and hobby politics, it's incredibly hard not to do so. I've been guilty in the past of making claims or belief statements that I then had to either admit fault or revise because I thought I had a better understanding than I did. Being willing to challenge what we and our friends say is a good place to start. But I understand the reluctance to do either of those things. But like I always tell my son, it doesn't matter if you succeed or fail. The fact you are willing to try is the only thing that matters. So fuck you, Yoda, giving people bad advice this entire time. But you know what isn't bad advice? Hitting that like and subscribe button. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Critical Canadian. Thanks for watching. Much love. See you next time. Now, for those of you that stayed past the outro, I want to give a major shout out to my wife for these videos. Seriously, without a lot of her help, none of this would be possible. She's very supportive. She's my proofreader. She's my editor-in-chief. Okay? The woman is amazing. Love you, honey.